Barbie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. I'll be doing your reading for today. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, please. Emperor's at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's going on here. What do you have for us, the collective today, Father? That's a lot, but okay. We're starting up with the Devil. Ten of Pentacles. And the Hermit. For such a long time, they were fighting so hard to release themselves from this. But God's like, no, this is who you wish for. This is who you prayed for. God's like, we'll heal you. Don't worry about it. Surrender. Surrender to me. Have a strength. I'll give you enlightenment. They have so much passion. So much passion. God's like, no, stay on the path. Everything's going to be okay. All right, Spirit, what else do we have? I'm hearing that song by Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. Movement. Movement forward. Yeah, they think the world of you. Yeah. Marriage is in the cards, I'm guessing. They're going through a rebirth right now. Yes, most definitely. The King of Cups. There's justice. That needed to happen. Because now they're seeing a different perspective. They're more balanced. That way they can come in and show you the love they've always wanted to show you. They're waiting. They're waiting for their ships to come in. They're waiting for Spirit to say, okay, it's time to go. And it's definitely the boss man, the Emperor. Victory. Yep. The offer. No more carrying burdens. He's not going to let you do that by yourself anymore. Aww. Oh, she got for us today. Woo! Yeah, he's a young one. Doesn't matter. But they are feeling pretty sad. Thinking a lot of thoughts. Could be an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be, yeah, they're definitely all up in their head. As you're like living your sweet life. I think that kind of bothers them a little bit because they're thinking, what does she need with me? She's got everything she needs. What does she want me for? We want love, man. That's what we do. We just want love. We're not asking for millions. We just want love, okay? That's all. We want you to love us and we want to love you. Balance. 50-50. Lots and lots of lovins. I say. Lots of lovins. You're being protected by the divine. You are. Passion. Ooh, it just keeps coming out. Passion. Sticky. He loves you. He wants you so bad. And vice versa. Yeah. Forward movement. A lot of coming and going, you know. It's like he's running away from all the people. Okay, I gotta find my way out of this. Whoa. Okay. He can't let go of his mindset. He or she cannot. It's negative. It's definitely a negative mindset they're holding on to. Low vibrational energies. A lot of chitter chatter in their heads. People like saying negative stuff about this whole situation. But yeah, it really doesn't matter what anybody's saying about the situation because there's going to be celebrating real soon. Real soon. Yeah. Keeps poking out at me. There's so many forward movement cards that seem to be forward moving to you. It's slow. I mean, sometimes slow is good, but when you've been on a journey as long as I have, I want movement fast. My patience have went out the door at this point. It's definitely not for the weak. Yeah. Before he's just like, I can't do it. I can't reciprocate my feelings. So she left. She ain't gonna stick around. Why would she? Why would a divine feminine stick around if the guy didn't want her the way she did? She wanted him the first fucking moment she'd seen him. The first day she laid eyes on him, she's like, oh man, I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. No, and he wants me to forget about him. I can't. I'm in love with this man or this woman. I've dreamed of a life with you. Change is coming, whether they like it or not. It's funny because when I'm like watching tarot readers and stuff, sometimes I get so mad. Even if I don't take them, what resonates or whatever. Yeah, he's got a lot of passion for you. But yeah, and the lovers are popping out. I'm just like, why in the F would I even want to be with somebody that didn't want to be with me at the beginning? Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to put myself through that? And then I thought to myself, they're not on the same radar as I am. Not that I'm any better than anybody. He just hadn't healed yet, so I wasn't sure what to do about it. So I kept my options open. Never really went through with anything, but thought about it. The thoughts were there just because if he's doing it, why not? If he was just going to ignore the fact that we were supposed to be together in this lifetime, why would I want to stick around if he didn't want to be with me? I'm not playing those games. I'm too old to play games like that. And your union's coming, so you have nothing to worry about. Options are off. No. There is none. There is no options left. God, shut that shit down, like instant. He was probably going to the store trying to buy Viagra because it was working for him. It's kind of funny. Okay. I'll switch up the decks a little bit. Yeah, they're like, no. He's gonna be messing around like that. Don't even come back at me. I'm not accepting that. It's really not gonna work for me. I stand my ground on that one. If you're gonna mess around, you're gonna find out, and you're gonna get a lot of karma backfiring at you too. Because when you make a promise that you're gonna meet this person, you're gonna find this person on this earth, keep that freaking promise. You don't just run from it because you got scared. It's just crazy. Go heal. Go talk to Jesus. Spirit, universe, whoever you want to go to. Figure out what the hell. Immaturity. I'm just rambling now, ain't I? No, this is part of the message, I'm guessing. Okay. Yep, Page of Swords. Immature. But he's coming forward now that he's out of that whole devil energy situation. The Four of Cups. Wow. That's kind of creepy. I'm starting to feel like they have like a dark entity, lower vibrational person around them right now. Page of Pentacles. Definitely younger people. Go away. You don't need to be with her. Go find somebody else. There's so many different other people in this world. Don't believe her. Don't trust her. Eight of Wands. They're not. I mean, they were. They did. They believed it for the longest time. Whatever people were saying to them, they're just like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Now, they got it bad for you, babe. 10 of Cups. And the Lovers. It's like, I ain't giving up on her. Are you crazy? It's the love of my life. I ain't walking away from her. Person. We made a promise to each other. We're gonna come here and be together. Gotta wake a lot of people up. Fix this earth here. You'll know. 20 Cups. You'll know when you find your person. Here, I'm going to try to explain this the best way I possibly can. It's this, the first time I seen my person, okay, I could feel it. Their energy was just like, it feels like this heavenly vibration that's like in your head, but you can hear it, okay? When I would approach this situation, like I could be like a mile down the road and know my person was going to be at that location when I got there. I could feel them, and it just got louder as I got there. And then like feeling the passion. Woo! Oh my. I was like heating up like an oven, like I was having like menopausal things, but it wasn't. It was so much different than that. This magnetic force is probably like the best way I can actually try to help you understand. It's, you can't get away from it. Their energy is like, it's like attached to you. You can constantly feel them. And when you're together, there's like an energy exchange. So that one person is like helping you have more energy for the day. And it goes back and forth. It's really cool. I'm learning a lot about all this twin flame, high level soulmate. Look it up, you know, if you want to. Twin flames. It's a rough journey. I'm not even gonna lie. Still on it. King of Wands, yeah. So much passion. He's deep in his feel-goods for you. You can't stop thinking about the person. It's like constantly in your mind. I mean, you try to sleep. All the time. Sometimes it's like an up all night. I mean, I work night shifts, so it's like I'm up all night, sleep all day kind of scenario, but I have a hard time sleeping because it's like constantly there's like vibrations better with me. Okay? I don't know how else to explain it. Okay. Queen of Wands. Yeah, she's like, I'm ready for you. It's just more or less everything I'm talking about. The King of Cups, emotional. He's coming forward with an emotional offer. Queen of Cups, Six of Wands. Yeah, they're your soulmate. Everything is just being clarified here. Everything I'm saying, but. And it's for the collective. I mean, there's a lot of us out here. 144,000 of us to be exact. Like your person, it's the same. If you guys are twin flames, you guys are the same souls. And there's a lot of us out there. There has to be, just to get the things done we need to do here. Two of Pentacles. Love, true love. Happy love. Love of a lifetime. And it just keeps coming. Ten of Pentacles. Transformation. I am not going to lie. When I was going through my awakening, the circle things that you see right here, that's what it was like. But there was like angry dogs. Like that. They were, I'm not even kidding. And they were growling. And I felt like I had enough power to tell them to stop. And they all just stopped. And I was able to rise, clear up to the pillars. When I got to the pillars, these doors were open and it looked like a castle. No joke. The doors were huge. There was a spider web. I remember being a spider web for some reason outside. I'm not really sure why. Definitely I went through my transformation. I got in there and there was this lady in a black dress, covered her face. It was like a mesh, so you could kind of see her face, but you couldn't. And then there was a woman off to the back. She was all in red with the same kind of style. And now that I realize these two have been with me like my whole life, I got my tonsils out when I was like 12 or 13. And I must have died on the table. I wasn't sure at that time, but I did. And these two women were like at the corner of my vision when I was like, you know, just like in this area of where in the hell am I kind of situation. But they stood off to the corner and just was watching. And then like I seen all the doctors and stuff come over my face, so I was like, then I like sat up in this room and it was all white, nothing around. I'm just sitting on the gurney all by myself. Nothing was in there. And then I woke up from that. But the one with those ladies, as I'm talking about that, I was floating. So I'm like, something was like floating me down this certain direction, and there was like doors on both sides of the hallway, and it led me exactly where I needed to go. It was on the right hand side, and I think it was like 3 or 4 doors down. And there was this bed. It was shaped like, I'm not sure what those are called, but they're really fancy. It was like those olden day beds, like those fancy beds. And I'm in there and I'm like watching everything go down, and this blanket like shifts. It just flies off this bed, or this, I don't know what they're called, but the blanket flies off and my brother appears because I lost my brother to cancer. And he stands up in front of me and I gave him a hug, but I was kind of scared because self-consciously I knew that he was cremated, so I was a little freaked out about it. I wasn't really sure what was going on. So when I looked at him, it was like puzzle pieces that they had to piece him back together again. And then I hugged him. And then for some reason, I shifted this way and I'm like looking at myself going through a transformation. Okay. Weirdly enough. And then this person, this woman, I believe it was probably me, at some point in my many lifetimes, it was probably me I'm standing in front of, and my brother's behind me, and he said, "Find your soulmate." And then I just disappeared, and I was back in my room. And that's when my life changed completely, completely shifted. It was so crazy. Um, I went through a meditation another time, and I was flying through this valley. There's trees really low down, and I'm up in the sky just flying around this forest of trees, this little river. I was like following that. And then I knew I could fly higher, so I did, and I went up to the clouds. And there was other spirits up there flying, and they seen me see them, okay? Which was really cool. That was a really cool experience. So when, like, ever since I was little, I'd look up the clouds and know, like, there's more out there. I seen Jesus when I went through a really horrible time in my life. I was just ready to give up on it. It was a dark time for me. He like huge. He's so big. He's so big. He's so massive. We're like little ants compared to them. But we talked. I woke up the next day and this church camp called me and said, "We'd really like you to come up here and work for us. We need help in the kitchen." So I got a job cooking for kids at a church. So that was like, holy crap. Like, there was so many times that he was there for me in my life. So it's hard for me to say, oh, no, this is bull crap. This isn't real. And it's real. That's as real as it gets. He's all around us. I felt the need to share that with you for some reason. This vibration I'm throwing out, and I hope it's helping you. I don't want anybody to go through life not knowing or believing in God. He's there. He's here. He's in all of us if you want him to be. The spiritual journey itself is seriously not easy. It's so hard and emotional. You feel like you're never going to get away from it. Not that I want to get away from it. It's just really like, it's hard. It's really hard. And I'm glad I'm like talking to different people about it. And hopefully they join me on this journey. It opens up a lot of things inside that you don't even know that you had. Empowerment. I have so much energy, it's not even funny. People look at me like I'm a crazy weirdo because I'm fast. I get it done. I move fast. I can't help it. That's just the energy God gave me. I'm fine with it. I needed it. Especially the job I have. I need to have all the energy I can possibly get. But my twin flame, I don't know that he knew. I have no idea. But he's an earth angel too. And we're both here on the same mission to do this together. And if he's out there watching, I love you. I love all of you. And I appreciate it if you're still hanging out with me right now, even though I'm just telling my story. I definitely know I was meant to. But yeah, YouTube, I mean, if that's what you're on right now watching me, there's meditations out there for everything that you can possibly imagine. Mental health, everything. Anxiety, stress, loss, sleep. Like if you can't sleep, there's meditations that'll help you do that. There's meditations for everything you can imagine. Spiritual awakenings, it's a big one. Try it out. And if you ever need the link, I'll be happy to share it with you. There's a lot of them, and there's a lot of healers online. So if you're like going through TikTok and you see healers, stop. They'll help you. You'll be surprised how much it helps. People don't think it's real. It is. It's real. It sure is. But God bless all of you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you all come back again. God bless you.